Hi friend! Hi!
Hello and welcome to my home. We're going to share with you the story of how we met.
Our origin story.
Yeah. Join us on our adventure and we're gonna tell you our story.
How come every time we do anything, it's an adventure?
Because it makes life more interesting.
Okay.
I don't think you can even see us right now. Ooh, there goes a light.
Oh no.
Oh, that street light just burned out. Did you see that?
That is not a bad omen at all.
No.
Good song! Okay, it all began this summer when I worked at the zoo with Megan's sister.
Hey!
Hey!
And you live very far away from the zoo.
I do. I live like 3 hours away from
Really?
the zoo. If it's commuting.
I didn't know that.
I had to leave 3 hours early
Wow.
for my job.
I don't live that far away from the zoo.
No, you don't. Like, hey, maybe I can stay at Katie's house, which was Megan's sister.
And that was a Tuesday, I remember that.
Wow.
And
that was on a Tuesday.
That made me really want a milkshake. I just thought of
Let's get milkshakes at the mall. Oh. That's all the story that I know. I just asked Katie to stay at your house. She said yes, and then I didn't end up doing it. So tell that story from your side.
I was told one of Katie's coworkers was gonna stay at the house. It was a Tuesday night, so I'd have been there. I was curling actually before that.
Ooh.
So I would have come home from curling and I would have been like, hey, there's some chick on my couch.
Yep.
And then I would have realized who it was and like, whoa!
But why? Why would you have been like, whoa?
Because you're famous.
Oh. Oh, am I?
Because I've seen you on the internet.
Part 2. I was working.
And I was trying to get to LeakyCon.
Yeah.
I bought my ticket and I had a hotel room.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna have to pay for this all by myself because my sister said she was gonna go drive down to Chicago and split the hotel room with me, but then she decided not to because she couldn't get the time off work because some other chick was trying to get the time off work.
So I bought my tickets to LeakyCon and I was going with my brother and Danielle. And I was like, I have to get this time off work.
We forgot to turn.
Oh no!
We're going in the wrong direction.
Oh no! This happens every single time, Megan. So I was trying to figure out how to get to LeakyCon.
Oh yeah.
I just let it slip to Katie one night when we were working together that it was in Chicago. And then she like put 2 and 2 together and was like, so my sister is going to Chicago at the same time that you are. And she was like, are you going to like a Harry Potter thing?
We can cross that way.
And I was like, yes. Yes, I am. And then she told me the whole story about how her sister was going and she wanted Katie to drive her, but Katie couldn't get the time off because I was getting the time off. So then I was like, well, hang on, genius idea. Why doesn't she come with us?
Yeah.
Why not? Why doesn't this random sister of yours, Megan, just come on the trip with me and my brother and my friend? Because if she's going alone, then like we can be friends with her.
So my sister told me about this girl who's going to LeakyCon.
Yeah.
And she said she's mildly internet famous. I'm like, hang on.
Hang on.
A mildly internet famous person who wants to work at the zoo. Hey.
What is her name?
I'm like, I know who that is. She said, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. I was just continuing to freak out about this whole
I like this
situation.
I'm super famous, guys. Keep in mind.
And I would have walked home. I would have walked in the door from curling, walked into whatever room, the living room, and she would have been sitting on my couch.
I would have just been there.
On my couch.
Just hanging out.
And I would have just dropped all my stuff and be like...
So then I planned LeakyCon.
But
then Katie was all like, oh, my sister already has a room and she already has plane tickets. And I was like, oh, well, we're taking the bus. Can the 3 of us come and like stay in your hotel room? Because we don't have a room right now. And then it would be way cheaper for you.
Yeah.
And Katie was like, I don't know.
And she didn't tell me a lot. And so
nobody told anybody a lot.
Like
I think
a week
was
or
the
2
theme.
weeks, I still didn't know if she was staying with me or not.
And she went away to work at a camp, so then we couldn't even communicate.
No.
So we were like,
was
okay,
on
I
the
think
island.
we're staying with you, goodbye. So you were in Chicago a night before us, and we were just like hoping that we were gonna show up and meet you there in your hotel room.
And then I woke up at 6 a.m.
Yep.
to prepare for the 7 a.m. arrival of my new friends. And I was kind of nervous. So I'm like, what if they hate me?
And then there's me, and we're like, what if she doesn't want us in her room? like at all. Can you hold that a little bit more steady, please? I'm trying to make a video for the internet. Funny note, we were getting Meghan's tweets since the day before on my brother's phone. He was getting her tweet sent to his phone. So we were on this like 12-hour bus ride reading Meghan's tweets leading up. And at first it was okay because she was like, oh, I'm so excited to go to LeakyCon, woo! And we were like, yeah, we're gonna be there. And then it got like,
go back because I don't want to stop it.
It got like worse and worse. It was like the middle of the night and we were getting tweets like, OMG, there's famous people here. And we were like, does she think I'm famous? Is she gonna like flip out when we show up? Because I didn't know her at all, and we were gonna go share a hotel room with her, and I was like, what if I've made a huge mistake? What if this person is gonna be like some crazy person? It was pretty creepy. Her tweets were pretty.
It's not my fault.
They were entertaining though.
They were just there. They were just there.
Yeah. So we showed up to the hotel, and then we like knocked on the door, and then you opened the door and you were like fully dressed, fully awake, 7 a.m. We were like dying from being on the bus, and she was like, hey guys, and we were like,
ready to start the day?
Since we were dying and we were so tired and Leaky didn't start until like the late afternoon, we wanted to nap, and so we just kind of went in the hotel room and then fell asleep. And then Meghan was left there.
I was like,
to just like sit there and like watch us sleep.
I'm like, I can leave, but then they won't know where we've gone because they're all asleep.
So the three of us slept for a couple hours, and Meghan just sat there on her computer. Oh, and then I remember when I woke up, Meghan had like face planted onto her laptop and was asleep like forehead down, and I was like, oh.
I don't remember that.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was good. I mean, that's the story. That is basically the story of how we met. Yeah. And Meghan, I think, had this impression that like I wasn't gonna want to hang out with her. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Oh, we just passed the road.
I'm going left for now then.
I'm like, okay, I'll just.
And she was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just go like down to the lobby. And I was like, no, you're gonna hang out with us.
Like, I don't want to impose.
After LeakyCon, why did we stay friends?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know, the first time. My sister told me to tweet at you when I first found out who you were, and we went to LeakyCon together.
Oh yeah, because I told her to tell you to tweet at me so that I would know who you were.
I was so nervous. I'm like, I have no idea what to tweet. What do I tweet? And I was asking her, I'm like, I don't know. Like, what if I screw this up? What if she hates me forever?
Oh man, that's so dumb. And now you know better. She was still on the last day of LeakyCon, after sharing a room, after hanging out, after like going to the ball, after all this stuff. She still was tweeting and being like, I don't know if I should eat my crackers, guys.
Because they're gonna make noise, they're gonna make them laugh. You're out.
But anyways, now we're like besties and we're living in London, so cool.
Yeah.
Welcome back! Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy dog.
That's a really attractive angle.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Good friends. Goodbye. No, don't please no.